The time is 10:24 a.m., and you are listening to Movies with Ron. This show contains spoilers and adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
Movies with Ron, movies with Ron.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Movies with Ron.
So I work at the funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
We got a new guy who kind of does what I do. Like a real urban white guy. He's like 6'5". And he talks like this.
Like real deep and smooth.
Yeah. And it's cool until he tells you he's 19 years old. And it's like, oh, fuck. He used to work at the crematory. Now he's working services, and I have to train him.
Yeah.
We end up going to a Catholic church, setting everything up. The priest is there. Now, the new guy's like 6'5". The priest, 5'2", maybe. Picture like Truman Capote.
Uh-huh.
All right. As this priest, oh my God, look at him over there. He's got the loudest voice.
Uh-huh.
There's just like 10 people. You're looking sharp, getting on services now. They were keeping you in that crematory. Now you're looking good. You cut your hair since the last time I saw you, didn't you?
Oh my God.
And everyone is like too afraid to say anything or react. Now, the new guy, he knows what's going on. It's fucking weird. He tries to make a joke. Like, oh yeah, my hair was down on my shoulders. I had highlighted tips. Which wasn't the case. But it's fucking weird, and he's really loud, and he's the priest. So we end up going to another room to set other shit up. The new guy joins us. The priest ain't there.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm like, you gonna invite me to y'all's wedding or what?
Uh-huh.
And he's like, oh my God, I don't know about that guy, man. Yeah, I guess you could come. Welcome to episode 113 of Movies with Ron, the podcast where my older brother recaps a movie he saw from beginning to end for me and you, because we like his versions better. It's okay if you've seen the movie. It's okay if you haven't seen it. The experience is unique. So let's get it on. I'm Chris, your MC for the time being. Here with me this morning, Nurse Candy.
Hey, everybody.
And here he is, folks.
He's the ball cracker, death on foot. You know him, you love him. He's Ron.
Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, guys. And hey, listeners. Welcome to 113. Now, where the hell is that living footstool Jimmy?
Really?
You didn't hear? Because he was one of those Make-A-Wish Foundation kids?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I guess that's it.
Yeah, his time came. Now he's on a different kind of Cloud 9.
Yeah. He was called home. See ya, Jimmy.
And say hi to Diana Court and J.L. Goddard. Like the Facebook page.
Wow. Hey, guys.
Diana and JL, welcome to the show.
And Ron, man, good job last week.
Well, good job to you too, man.
Yeah, spontaneous combustion.
Hell yeah, I loved it. Candy didn't. I was talking to her later and she was like, I think there was just maybe a little too much scat. And I said, we dirty the movies up. Yeah, you gotta mix things up a little bit, okay? We don't discriminate.
That thing was rife with poop. It was chock full of poop.
Hot poop. I had this picture in my head like when we hit the big time.
Uh-huh.
Fans are going to be like making their own Fallout Franny dolls.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's stuff like the hot poop that causes most of our family members to be disgusted by the show.
Indeed.
So I was thinking about the people who love the show really need an outlet.
You're damn right they do, and we are going to give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Hard and fast.
That's my pleasure.
Runaway from 1984.
Yeah,
Oh,
perfect
my God.
little 80s digital slut. That was my intro. This week we've got a perfect little 80s digital slut named Runaway.
And this slut was written and directed by Michael Crichton.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Crichton's like the Renaissance man.
Hell yeah.
Made Jurassic Park. I mean, he wrote the book.
I know.
Before that, he made like 7 movies.
I know. They've all got the same type of title. They're all like that one-word thing.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them, but I'm sure they're pretty good.
So you have a RoboCop where the robots are like romanticized. Runaway's about real robots.
That's right. This movie came out in 84, and everybody was like, it's got robots in it that we're going to have in like 5 years.
Well, that's the thing about it. It's set in the future, but it's actually a very relatable future. Like,
Absolutely.
This could happen.
Just like dumb little robots that, cook you dinner,
Yeah.
answer the phone, vacuum the floor, and we got those.
Yeah. Like a box that rolls on the ground that has an arm
Right.
and just helps you.
Some blinking lights.
But then like that arm could like grab a weapon.
That's right.
And that's what Runaway's about.
Yeah, what happens when one of those simple little primitive robots stabs your dick? You call the Runaway team.
Runaway is so important. It was the favorite movie of former Romanian dictator Nicolae Ceausescu.
Ceausescu.
Ooh.
Shit. Take it away, Candy. During his trial in 1989, after which he was executed, Ceausescu invoked star Tom Selleck's name and that of his character Ramsey in this movie several times.
Yeah. I was just acting like Ramsey.
He's a fanboy till the end.
That's not surprising because Tom Selleck in this movie,
Yeah, Tom Selleck.
I could just praise him all day. He's a down-to-earth guy, heroic. He's fantastic in this part, admirable, humanized. So he's also relatable to normal people. And
That mustache.
that's right. There's no denying the power of the mustache.
Would you say the mustache transforms a plain man into a beautiful man?
Only the chosen few. Not everyone.
I was listening to this interview with Chuck Palahniuk, Joe Rogan podcast, and he says people don't want true beauty because you're either born with it or not. Nobody values it. People want plainness that has been transformed. Make any sense? His example was Sarah Jessica Parker is plainness transformed. And if you ask me, like the DeLorean time machine.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think
the DeLorean
Sarah
was supposed
Jessica
to be
Parker
cool.
is ugly as shit.
The DeLorean was supposed to be a cool car, and the time machine, what they did to it, like made it ugly in a way.
Yeah.
But if you ask me, making it into a time machine like made it beautiful.
I think if you
That's
ask a
why
lot
it's-
of people that.
That's why it's iconic. Is Tom Selleck plain and the mustache makes him a star? That's what I'm saying. Or is Tom Selleck just beautiful? And then we love him in this movie because he has so many problems, like psychological shit going on.
He does, man.
I don't know.
It's
a
not
weird-
just that. He has strength underneath his flaws that make...
But does he have it underneath the mustache?
Like, remember what I was saying about The Rock? The Rock is born beauty.
Yeah, we remember. He doesn't suffer.
The thing about Tom Selleck, though, he was never a movie star.
No, he wasn't.
No. He tried to be with Runaway. Runaway he could fit in his Magnum P.I. schedule.
Right. You ever watch Magnum P.I.? Him in them short shorts? It's pretty amazing.
He was cast as Indiana Jones and then couldn't do it because of Magnum P.I.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And then a rumor is that he was the first Terminator
No.
and couldn't do it because of Magnum P.I.
Oh, my God.
I didn't believe it.
So like 2 huge boats that he missed. And it's like, Runaway will do it.
Wow.
He's like, it's fine. It's fine. This is it right here.
Yeah. How about Cynthia Rhodes?
She is perfect.
Yeah,
in
man.
this movie. The perfect woman.
Love her.
Beautiful, innocent.
Amazing. She became
Ron doesn't look impressed. What's your take on
She's
her?
okay.
She married Richard Marx and became a full-time mom.
That's good. That's fine.
Yeah. If you look at like her pages online, it's like she was in these movies, Flashdance, Dirty Dancing, Runaway. And it's like she had her first kid, then she had her second kid, then she had her third kid, then she had her fourth kid.
Oh.
Richard Marx was like,
Yep.
You're staying home now.
No, really. Think about all the movies she was in back in the 80s and everything she must have gone through. Like, nobody was kept in check back in the early 80s. I'm sure she dealt with a lot of crap. Having babies was probably a welcome change for her.
Oh,
Yeah.
the only way out.
Do we want to talk about Luther?
I think we do.
Okay. Luther's the bad guy of the film.
And he is an amazing bad guy.
Yeah?
Scary as hell looking.
Lecherous
Oh, good
is
one.
the word for Luther.
I think people think he's kind of monotone in the movie.
He is a little bit.
I actually like it.
Yeah, it is refreshing.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's intentional, but he's kind of evil. He kind of seems like he's like a hyper-functional autistic man who just happens to be kind of evil. Like, he's really smart, and he's always wearing a suit.
He looks great.
One
too.
scene with no suit, but we'll get there. But he's jumping around doing action scenes
Yeah.
in a suit. Gene Simmons plays this motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
The bassist from Kiss. You know, Knights in Satan's Service.
Damn right.
The Painted Face guys, the Rockers.
That's right.
Detroit Rock City.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
His audition for this movie, Michael Crichton was like, I want you to just sit here and stare at me for 1 minute. No, don't look mean or anything. Just stare at me. And after the minute, he was like, you're hired.
He never did drugs.
No way.
No, never smoked, never did drugs.
What?
Because his mom was in the Holocaust.
Oh,
Yeah. And he didn't want to disappoint her after that.
Well, we all know what his drug of choice was.
Ass to ass?
Pussy.
That was going to be a callback.
He gets erections.
so they say.
So Gene Simmons was in the rock band Kiss, and on one show, he had a professional bassist put on his makeup and his costume
Oh, really?
and go out there and start the show, because when Kiss starts, that's supposed to be like, you've missed something if you've died and never saw Kiss live.
Uh-huh.
And Gene Simmons didn't wear makeup, and no one recognized him, and he got a seat in the crowd and like wanted to experience a Kiss show.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
It is
Yeah.
cool.
His tongue is 7 inches long.
Man, it's incredible.
Oh, my God.
I don't like Joey Kramer in this movie.
Yeah.
You know what I do love?
What?
Games.
What a coincidence.
Oh, yeah?
Because this week,
I want to play a game.
motherfuckers,
Well, let's do it.
All right. Jimmy, you keep score. Oh.
so the game got a little out of control. And because
Oh,
I'm on
yeah?
the show too much.
Those are the best kind.
Here we go! Out of control.
My husband was like, hey, let me hear the game you're working on. I read him one question, and he was like, all right, no, I'm done. Why are you like that? Why are all of you like that?
You can kiss my ass, Jeff. Jeff.
All right, there was a good opportunity to make a game about robot movies or
Robots.
movies from the future, but I could not deny the absolute treasure trove that was the movies that came out in 1984.
Oh.
They were amazing.
Okay.
I was going to be like, Quigley Down Under. That's the only other one I know. And it was great. Sort of.
So I am going to read my own short little sculpted synopsis of a movie from 1984, and you guys are going to tell me the title. Are you ready?
Let the game begin.
Number 1. A young couple find out that there are worse things than fighting on a road trip when they find themselves about to be sacrificed to the pagan god
Children of the
He
Corn.
Who Walks Behind the Rose. And
All right.
Ron got that one. All right.
Thanks.
He who walks behind the rose, not a bad guy. Yeah. Responsibility of a god is hard.
Yeah. Everybody wants corn. What are you going to do? You need some blood. You can't grow corn without blood.
He's got to take care of the children.
Number 2. A charismatic professor falls out of a plane, eats monkey brains, and almost gets his heart ripped out, and not by the sexy blonde.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Oh, you got that one.
All right. I'm having a problem here.
Come on now. Number 3. A teenage girl gets felt up by her grandma, sells her panties, and stares at other girls' boobs in the locker room
16
shower.
candles.
That's it.
Oh, God.
Wasn't that a weird scene?
Now I know why he thought you were crazy. All right. I'm ready now.
It's like the two girls looking at the most popular girl in school, and she's got her boobs. She's naked. And they're like, oh my God, she's so perfect. This is a teenage movie. It's a John Hughes movie.
Written by a dude. Yep.
Big oily bonk.
Number 4. When the gatekeeper and the keymaster get it on.
Ghostbusters.
All hell breaks loose in New York City. You got that. Both of you. Number 5. A lanky protagonist finds that love is better when it's a little fishy. After he bails a naked woman out of jail, gets probed by scientists,
Splash.
and turns into a merman. Come on, Chris.
Never seen it.
Oh.
It's great.
It is great.
Yeah.
Eugene Levy. Oh, man.
All right. You sold me.
Yep.
Number 6. A beautiful novelist goes hunting after a rock-hard gem that ended up
Romance in the Stone.
You turd. Let me finish. That ends up being in a smarmy adventurer's pants the entire time.
Smarmy. It's like
Good
when
job,
they,
Chris.
When they slide down the hill in the mudslide,
Yeah.
and he lands with his face between her legs, and it's all rainy,
So great.
and she's like crying, and he lifts his head up and realizes where he is, and he looks up at her, and he just starts laughing. It is the best moment.
Number 7. A group of teenagers in a small Midwest town discover they can fuck all they want. They just can't dance.
Footloose.
Got it.
I'd let you have it. Hard and fast. I was like, he deserves this one.
You're going down, fucker.
Number 8. 2 Valley girls take on a horde of zombies and find out that the best thing about the end of the world is...
Night of the Comet.
Shopping.
Ah,
You got it.
I was going to say Heathers, and then you were like zombies. And I was like, shit.
I love my dead gay son. That was Otho,
Yeah?
right?
That's right.
No.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Number 9. A brainy outcast joins a fraternity and finds out that the only way into a cheerleader's pants is dressing up like Darth Vader.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Nice.
Very good.
She described the scene that like has not aged well.
Yeah.
That of
It
the
hasn't?
history of films.
Why? Why do you say that? I love that scene. It's the weirdest damn scene. Why do you
Because she
say that?
thinks it's her boyfriend.
Yeah, it's rape.
So the nerd rapes her.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And then she's like,
Oh,
Then
she's
he
still
takes
on
off-
board.
That's the thing. That's the great thing about this scene. It's amazing. He takes off his mask. Not only is it not her boyfriend, but it's the geek she's made fun of through the entire movie. And she's okay with it because it was that good.
Yep.
That is amazing.
There's always a chance.
yeah.
And our last one, number 10. Little Red Riding Hood gets seduced by the big bad wolf.
The Company of Wolves.
Fucking Company of Wolves. You didn't do
It's
Alien.
not-
One of them
I
could have been
know,
Aliens.
I know. It's not the greatest movie from 1984, but I love it so much I had to put it in the game.
Yeah, I love it too.
All right, word up.
That wolf mouth come out of your mouth? Shit's cool.
They turn a tea party into a werewolf orgy.
Yeah.
The movie that taught us what a unibrow really means. It's like an essential movie from the 80s. I loved it.
I sometimes think about it when I'm urinating at work. Because that's when he was attacked in the beginning. And then his wife is like, oh, my husband's missing. What worse time to attack a man at his most vulnerable while he's making water? You know,
I forgot about that.
remember that shit forever. I don't know why. Making water.
All right, that wraps up our game. And Ron reigns supreme with 7, and Chris tails behind with 4. Good job, guys.
All right, folks. It's Runaway on Movies with Ron.
It's showtime.
Hope you like robots. Hope you like dicks. Here we go!
Get the people out. Come on. Get the people out.
Opening credits. It takes place in the future, but you know the year this was made immediately. Mm-hmm. It's those primitive computer graphic pixels reflected off of a pair of aviator-style glasses.
And behind those glasses, the sexiest eyes you've ever seen.
But the glasses are first. And it's like, Runaway. We got Ramsey and Martin.
Marvin,
Played by Stan Shaw. Good actor.
Hell yeah.
We've seen him through the decades. They're the computer cops.
the Runaway Squad.
And they're working on a machine. And they look really focused. And then you see a little robot arm reach up and adjust the lamp that's giving them light to work. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They got a little helper. Your job is to pass butter.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Then Ramsey gets a call. A robot's gone rogue.
Ooh.
What's the unit? 7799 agricultural. He pulls up the schematics on their little screen. And all the while in the background, it's a G.W. Bailey, the chief, the police chief.
Captain Harris.
Yeah.
From Police Academy. Proctor!
He comes in with Cynthia Rhodes and shit's just going down, business as usual. Ramsey, this is your new partner. And then he leaves like he's got better shit to do. His new partner is Thompson. They meet. Then Ramsey's like, we got to run away. And he leaves. Thompson looks at Marvin, who's just like, if you want to keep up with him, you got to move. And Thompson is in a skirt.
A police skirt.
Yeah.
She is for most of this movie. And heels.
Has not aged well. This is the future. Even in 1984, the fucking female cop, even at celebrations, like the formal shit, no skirts. Why skirts are allowed, I don't get it.
She like runs to catch up with him.
Yeah.
He's like, going down the hallway to get suited up. He's like, hey, I'm Ramsey. You haven't heard anything about my penis, have you? In fact, I have. The front desk lady told me. And he's like, oh, great. What was your last assignment? I was a hooker. Undercover, huh? What? So, you've seen a lot of penises? Oh, yeah. Shit. You know anything about robotics? You know computers?
Fucking nerd.
Yeah. They go and get in their chopper. The copper chopper.
There's no real tension between them.
At all.
Yeah. He's like, he's just acting like a coworker.
That's right.
He's a stand-up guy. So they're in the chopper and they're going over this farm. Agricultural robot.
Right. Cornfield.
Yeah. We see little yellow, like bulldozer-looking robots.
Yeah, little boxes with wheels.
Yeah. Like 1.5 feet tall.
And they're just like slowly rolling through the corn, picking worms off of the corn.
That's right.
And then they will drop the worm into a fucking blender. It's built into them.
But then you see the runaway robot. And it's like crushing the fucking corn crops.
Yeah, and it's like, fuck this shit. I do what I want. He starts like mowing down crop. Hey, Unit 417. I want to interface with your backside. Hey, how do you like that? There is more where that came from. And he's like, in the chopper.
Yeah.
In the chopper.
The
Okay.
tactical computer chopper. Standard agricultural model. Any armament? Just a claw. It's only programmed to look for things smaller than an inch. You better wear a cup then.
Ooh.
Good
Yeah.
call.
She makes a dick joke
Yeah.
that I never got, like, my
Neither
whole
did I.
life long.
No.
He's like, yeah, I hate myself. She's like, I'm sure it can't be that small. He's like, it is. She, like, cocks her gun. You're probably not going to need that stuff. You might just have to throw a switch. You never know. Hey, pilot, are we almost there? Yeah, maybe. Let's take a look. And then the weirdest thing happens. The windows of the chopper, like, defog. Like, they were black the whole time.
Yeah.
And now you can see out that it's, like, super bright daylight.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where Ramsey starts to sweat. He, like, can't look out the window.
That's right.
Because he's so scared of heights, it turns out.
Yeah, he's nervous. You okay? Yeah, I just don't like heights. You see the Runaway robot, it's made like a zigzag through the crop field.
Yeah, it just spells out, get it.
Thompson's like, my brother has the same problem. He's got a little dick too. I saw it a lot as a kid.
Ew. They land.
They land. And Tom Selleck storms up and he's like, what's the problem here?
These farmers, they're all like, on strike.
Yeah.
Hey, inchworm.
Thompson's so excited she just storms the cornfield. She doesn't even wait for him. She just runs in to get the robot.
Yeah. She's got all the protective gear and the goggles.
Yeah. The farmers are looking at Tom Selleck. Well, ain't this what you're getting paid for? You better skedaddle in there, motherfucker. We ain't doing it. Thompson's in the corn. Okay, she
follows the path of destruction.
And then real quick across the row of corn, this little runaway robot goes by and it sees her and it's like, well, shit. She's like, there you are. And she starts chasing it. You'll never take me alive, pumpkin tits. And then she gets it. And it's like, well, fuck. Get your fucking mitts off of me. You stupid bitch. She's like, I got it. Wait a minute, I'm coming. And it's like, and there's a big shower of sparks.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, shit. And she drops it. And it like takes off.
Then we see the farmers.
Yeah.
They just start laughing.
I seen that coming. Oh, yeah.
Ramsey and Thompson go after the bot together.
Yeah. You fucking motherfuckers, leave me alone.
Tom Selleck does like a full-on dive and just stomach plants.
Get the fuck away from me. It's that way. Go ahead. Fuck you.
And then they dive in together. And you see big sparks and a plume of smoke.
Unit 417, please help me.
It shows the farmers again. And one of them's like, oh, fucking World War III or something.
Yeah. We could have blown it up.
I think they got him.
Ramsey's like looking at the computer and it's like, inchworm detected. Ramsey's like, shut up.
Oh, God.
He takes it out. He walks up to the truck with it and slams it in the back. And here you go, fellas.
Okay. They're covered in soot. And it's at this point in the movie, I realized I'm really attracted to women who got covered in soot, and then they take off their goggles, and it's all clean around their eyes. Cynthia Rhodes, right at the end of this scene, man. Holy shit. Bonerific.
She's so cute. She's so dirty.
Ramsey's like, it's all yours, fellas. They're walking away. Thompson's like, how long you said you've been doing this? I just kind of fell into it. Took some robotics classes and ended up knowing more about it than anybody else.
Didn't you ever want to work the regular force?
This is the regular force.
You fucking bitch. I used to work the streets, but I had to stop.
'Cause of the vertigo?
Yeah, I don't like heights, and I got a little dick. Thought we went over this. Back in the chopper, Ramsey calls Lois.
Ooh.
Thompson immediately looks away,
Like, oh, shit.
like kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to fix for dinner is fine, dear. I'll try not to be late.
Which means she was hot after him like the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She saw that mustache, and it was over. He had her at inchworm.
Yeah, she's still interested. That's why I love this movie.
Right.
They're at the station, and Thompson grills Marvin about why Ramsey left the streets. Ramsey chased this bad guy into a building that was under construction. Ramsey freaked out. The guy got away. Yeah, so a guy got away. Well, that same guy later killed a family of 6.
And then, doot, doot, doot. Runaway 2, we have a 709 alert. Runaway 2, we have a 709 alert. Marvin's like, oh, shit. What's a 709? That means people have been fucked.
Shouldn't you know that? Aren't you a cop?
Yeah, ain't you a cop? So they rush to this house, and it's nighttime. And Ramsey's like, all right, I'm here. It's fucked.
There's like cops and reporters
Yeah.
stationed in the street outside this house.
What do we got, man? What do we got in here? It's a Model 912.
Yeah. There's a baby crying inside.
It did 2 people in the house, at knife point, and then it tossed them outside onto the lawn. The wife and her sister. It's gone crazy. It has a knife. There's a baby still inside. Okay, it's in a crib and it hasn't been touched yet by the runaway, but we don't know how long. So you gotta save that kid, Ramsey. Ramsey's like, yeah, no fucking shit, man. Yeah, I get that. Just tell me how to do my fucking job.
His name's John Ramsey. Everyone calls him Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thompson has the robot schematics on a screen. And that's the beauty of this movie, is it's just like nowadays. It's like everywhere you turn, someone's got a screen
Yeah.
to show you something.
You just Google that shit.
Yeah.
It's a new domestic model. Preps meals, light housework, marital duties, stuff like that.
Ooh.
The sensors are audio and visual. It sees and hears everything.
Well, is it standard? It may be modified. If you change these things, it screws them up. Okay?
You see the robot on the screen, it's just a box on wheels with a mechanical arm. They're
Right.
all kind of like that. And, but this scene has like the weird darkness, like murder is happening.
Right.
And then you see this primitive robot.
Well, no one's been murdered. They were just fucked.
It's true.
The wife and her sister. They ended up liking it.
It's just in a weird way, it's like, it's probably more accurate than anyone watching it realizes. Ramsey's like, we got that floater?
A floater. Let's talk about the floaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. Michael Crichton invented drones.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a little tiny robot. Okay, it counts as a robot, but it's just a box with a propeller in it.
Uh-huh.
And it flies. And you can control it remotely. It's a fucking drone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He gets hounded by reporters. Oh, we'd like a direct feed on your floater.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like the invasiveness of the journalism industry is kind of pushed in this movie.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
He's like, no, bitch, there's a baby inside.
I think we have a right to decide what's newsworthy and what isn't.
Yeah, really? Well, you want a carved up baby on your fucking news?
Maybe.
Yeah, oh, well, not tonight. The reporter gets on the camera and she's like, well, there you have it. Sergeant Ramsey is an asshole. So they send the floater in and they're watching it on a monitor, okay? And it's just like flying through the dark house and it's trying to locate the runaway 912, right? And it's all dark and you see a knife on the floor and then the camera turns a corner and you see this little boxy fucking robot like jacking off to the microwave. And then it turns, sees the camera, and shoots it. And the video goes dark.
Yeah.
That was a .357 Magnum.
Ramsey's like, I'm going in. Then he finds the destitute father,
Yeah, Mr. Johnson.
husband, of this family.
I'm going in to get your baby, okay? This is serious. Now, what modifications have you made to that robot? And Johnson's like, do you know what pegging is? And Ramsey's just like, okay, I get it. He said it was safe. Wait, who? And where'd the gun come from in there? It's got a gun. He's crazy. The guy's crazy. He said it was safe. And then he just runs away.
Yeah.
And Ramsey's like, no fuck.
The dad's like, no television, no pictures. And then you see a reporter who was like, he was very upset. That was really hot stuff.
Yeah. Ramsey suits up in his brand new shiny silver shirt.
I know, he looks cool. Looks like chainmail.
Yeah.
And he's got a taser.
He's got a laser gun.
Don't forget, fucking Luther just walks up and starts watching.
He just walks, he kind of walks out of the crowd, like into the cop area.
Yeah.
And he's like, fucking looking at Ramsey. And he is mean looking, man.
He's a perfect sociopath.
The reporter's like, Ramsey has on his electromagnetic scatter suit.
And before he runs inside, he like tests the laser on the lawn.
Yeah.
It's like, and you see that and you're like, why doesn't every cop have that shit?
You realize that Ramsey is in this job for the press coverage. Like, he could be a street cop, but as like one of two computer cops, he gets the stories.
Yeah, he's always on TV.
Yeah. All right, so he goes in.
Yeah, he sneaks in, and it's dark inside, right? And then all of a sudden, there's lights on his back, and he turns around, and the cameraman has followed him in.
Oh, my God.
And he's trying to be quiet. He waves him away, and the cameraman just, like, points at the ground like, I'm staying right here, bitch.
In this future, the press, like, can go wherever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our own Johnny Dipstick is following Sergeant Ramsey into the house. And we have exciting coverage of the runaway robot.
Oh.
Fucking eerie music. There's like blood stains everywhere.
Blood everywhere. And you just hear... Ramsey's like sneaking around. And then the cameraman... yeah. He coughs. And you just hear... Holy shit, who is there? Get ready, I'm going to really pound you out. And it's like... Ramsey's just like, oh shit. He slinks. He's slinking around. And the baby starts crying. Mm-hmm. Okay, the baby's in the crib in its room. And as soon as he starts crying, both Ramsey and the cameraman turn real quick to like see where it was. And then, oh shit, 2 shots run out. And Ramsey hits the deck. He looks over. Johnny Dipstick is dead. Mm-hmm. Serves you right. This bitch is mine. Ramsey's like, what the fuck? He peeks around the corner and he sees it doing the vacuum cleaner. From behind. Oh, yes. Do you like that, you fucking retard? Everybody outside, they're all like, let's see, who else wants some? It's like going around the house, there's just fucking everything. And we see the shadow of this robot like on the wall, and it's got one arm with a gun in it.
It's dumb and scary. That's why I love it.
That's right. I am in charge. Just let it happen.
The robot goes to the master bathroom
and takes a shit. The baby's crying. Somebody shut that kid out. Daddy is busy. Ramsey sneaks into the hall by the kids' room, and then you just hear Ramsey's like, oh shit! And he hides. I know why you have come. Better to just accept what is going to happen to you. Ramsey gets down under the bed. Man, this motherfucker. They decided it was a .357 Magnum by the sound of the shots.
Yeah.
It holds 6 bullets. We're now on like the 8th shot. I am going to find you, my love. And when I do... Ramsey makes his move, and he shoots it with his laser gun.
Yeah, he gets the fucker.
It's all broken. It's like, what the fuck?
The robot putters against the wall, and Jack just flips a switch on it.
That's right.
And it stops. That fucking crescendo of music. Come on, guys. Yeah. Ramsey over the radio. I'm coming out with the kid.
He picks up the baby. Shut the fuck up!
Then he swaggers out of the house with the baby in his arms like a bad ass.
Yeah, huge applause from everybody watching. Thompson's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, where's the father? He disappeared. What, is he embarrassed? I don't know, probably. The pegging thing. Like, modified his maid robot to do him in the butt. Anyway, good job. Yeah, thanks. And then we cut to the kid from Flight of the Navigator.
It's Ramsey's house.
Yeah, he's watching it all on TV.
Yeah, his son Bobby. Ramsey walks in with Thompson, who is in another skirt. What the fuck?
She had to change skirts at the crime scene.
She had pants at the neighborhood. It's all over. I better put on a skirt.
I'm going to Ramsey's house.
This was the 80s, okay? The 80s was all about fantasy and preserving the femininity and sexiness of women. And I don't know, I kind of miss that.
I don't think I've ever heard that. I love it.
Bobby's like, that was great. You're on instant replay. Bobby, this is Karen.
Yeah, you're its new partner. I saw you on TV too. Your ass doesn't look as fat in real life. She's like, thanks. And then Lois comes into the room.
Yeah. A box on wheels.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's past your bedtime, shit stain. Oh, Lois. Ramsey's like, she's right. Go to bed. And the kid leaves. He's adorable. Sergeant, you brought home another streetwalker. I will prepare the rubber sheets. No, Lois. This is Thompson. She's my partner. Thompson's like, oh my God, I thought Lois was your wife when you were on the phone with her earlier. No, my wife died. Suicide. I'm sorry. Was that because of your, yup.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's okay. Lois helps out a lot.
Bobby is eating a chocolate bar. His dinner was nutritionally adequate. He had hot dogs for the 2 millionth time. He is currently in his room, masturbating.
Excuse me. And then she leaves.
Ramsey's like, what the fuck?
Thompson's like, what's she, is Series 10? Series 12. Comes with the fun box. What's that? It's a little latch opens up. You stick your dick in and it jerks it off for you. It's a square hole.
I don't know what they were thinking. Ramsey's like, I better go stop my son masturbating. He walks in to talk to Bobby. Bobby's like, can Thompson be my new mom? It's like, I don't know, man. I'm doing what I can. Were you scared tonight? Man, I don't know. Were you? Yeah. Good. Well, good night, son.
All right, so Thompson leaves.
Lois says, she was very nice. Should I list her in my memory as Karen or potential mustache ride like the others? Sir, what is a mustache ride?
Oh, come on. It's the thing. It's the thing you videotape for me.
Can I have a mustache ride?
No.
Jesus, Lois.
Shut the fuck up and give me the fun box.
All right, it cuts to the station.
And we got Ramsey and Marvin, and they're operating on the pegging unit. Runaway.
Yeah.
912. Marvin's like, son of a bitch. Look at this chip. Ramsey leans in, and we see this computer chip, on the motherboard on the machine.
Yeah.
And this little computer chip, it's got a little dick and balls on it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Dick chips! Everybody loves them.
Here we go.
Damn sophisticated. Looks like it makes robots go crazy.
The chip fucking explodes.
Yeah, it's like, get down!
Yeah. You see outside the room, outside the computer cop room.
Yeah, there's Captain Harris, reading a file. He just, looks over and he goes, assholes. What the hell? It was awesome. He just shakes his head.
Marvin's like, what's going on here? This isn't a runaway. This was murder.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, wait, but nobody died. They just got pegged. Oh, yeah, the camera guy. And then Ramsey gets a phone call. We gotta run away! It's in the construction zone! It's a high-rise! You better get over there, Ramsey! You fucking dick! So we cut to this construction site. It's a high-rise building?
Yeah.
Okay, turns out this runaway robot is just dropping bags of shit from like the 50th floor.
Yeah.
And they're like, boom!
It's like one of those building skeletons, just all those beams.
Oh, yeah.
There's this construction lady leading Jack and Thompson in. Everything's loud and sparking.
Yeah, robots are doing all the work. She's like, all right, you assholes better get to it. Here you go. Here's the elevator. It's this shitty little rinky-dink construction elevator. Okay?
Thompson says, I'll take this one. If you just want to stay down here.
Yeah, because Ramsey has frozen in his tracks.
Yeah.
And the elevator, it has no doors on it.
Thompson is protecting him.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah. So she goes up the elevator with the construction lady.
He's afraid of heights. Pathetic, isn't it?
You can hear her over Ramsey's headset. Jack, do you read me? I got it.
She's got brass balls now.
Yeah, and the whole time she was up there, the camera just stays on Ramsey.
Yeah.
You get to watch the scared man listening to his partner take care of things for him.
It's a good part.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat little scene there.
Yeah. Michael Crichton, man. We cut to the murder house, or the pegging house.
Yeah, the crime scene, baby. It's being worked over by Sally. So Ramsey walks in. He's like, oh, hey, Sally. Sally's like their little CSI lady.
Yeah.
Taking readings of some sort. Hey, Ramsey, how's the penis? It's fine. I really wish you wouldn't, tell people. But, I mean...
Oh, she told Thompson.
Yeah, forget it. Did anybody check the door recorder? No, not yet. So then he goes and he plays the video messages. Video mail! Michael Crichton invented it.
Yeah, man.
So he plays the messages, and there's this, some nervous guy, right? Hi, Dave. I'm pretty nervous about our secret evil project we're working on. Okay? And, I need you to meet me at the office. It's important. All right, I love you. That's next. And we see scary-ass Luther, and he's in, like, a workman's overalls. He's like... Acme vibrator repair. We got a call that your studded rocket was down. And then he looks up in the camera like,
Yeah, it's like a chill.
And Ramsey's just like, that looks like an evil man. That's an evil guy right there. I want him.
And the video just cuts out.
Yeah. Oh, it's been erased. Ramsey rewinds it and like pauses it on scary ass Luther's face. He's like, something about him. Yeah. Wonder how big his dick is. And then we cut
to the chip laboratory.
Yeah.
Microscopes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Luther dressed up for Wonka vision. He is in a full white bodysuit, complete with a hood that buttons under the chin. So all you see is his face, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
He's like, beautiful, just beautiful.
Yeah. That's good. Thanks for making my evil microchips for me, Harry.
I'm glad you're satisfied. Satisfied. I'm delighted. I'm ecstatic.
Hey, you need to be careful with these chips, Dr. Luther. They're dangerous.
We cut to the locker room. They're in plain clothes. They changed out of their fucking Wonka Vision clothes.
Yeah. I know they're dangerous, Harry. That's why they're so valuable.
Valuable to who?
Oh, the mafia, terrorists, sex cults, foreign agents, anyone, with a lot of money, really. Oh, how about my money? Wait a minute, Harry. This is only half the chips. Where is the rest of my shit?
He wants the templates.
To make more. Yeah.
And the nerd is like, locked in a company safe, the key of which you'll get when me and Johnson get paid. It's a tragedy what happened to Johnson's family.
Yeah, they were fucked on the lawn, and baby's okay, though.
Luther pays the nerd in a briefcase. And then, like, a weird thing happens.
Yeah, there's a sentry bot going by the doorway.
Yeah.
And Harry's like, oh shit, it's a sentry bot. He like freaks the fuck out. He turns back around. Luther's gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Luther. Oh, well. He's like, all right. He opens it up and it's just this like old dirty vibrator just rolling around inside. He's like, son of a bitch. But all of a sudden, right then, out from under a shirt on the bench, comes crawling a cute little robot spider. And it's all slow and primitive. Diggy, 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 diggy. And it's got this tiny little pink rubber penis that sticks out of its front. And it's like, diggy, diggy, diggy. Harry's like, what the fuck is that? And then it jumps onto his face!
Are you ready for the sex?
Oh, yeah.
Special real sex girl.
They're gonna get you.
It's on his face, and it's like trying to shove its penis into his mouth. So it's like on his chin, on his cheek, and then all of a sudden into his mouth. And his head explodes! Right then, there's like headless dead Harry burning on the locker room bench. And then Johnson walks up to the door, looks in the window, and he's like, oh shit. Well, I'm not going in there. And he runs away. So we cut to a city street in downtown Canada.
There's this hot dog stand outside the Roosevelt Hotel.
Ramsey and Thompson are partaking. Yeah, you know, I like hot dogs. They're just so convenient, you know. All right, let's do this. So they go inside the Roosevelt Hotel to look for Johnson, okay, who is on the run.
Yeah.
Now, we stay outside, and up walks Luther. And he walks up to the hot dog stand, and he's like, I'll take a foot long and spit on it. And then he just like watches them go in. So they get up to Johnson's room and they bust the door down. And he's like, oh my God, it's cops. Yeah, is this about the pegging? You're goddamn right it is, son.
He's got a fucking gun and a suitcase packed.
Yeah, he's leaving them all behind.
But Ramsey bags him.
Step into this bag.
But Johnson's like, I can't go outside.
No, he's crazy. He's crazy. And they're like, you're coming outside, man. Let's go.
Yeah, it just cuts to outside.
Yeah, they just force him out there. He's like, yeah, all right, fine, I'll go. And then he looks over at the hot dog stand. And he sees Luther, who is like, he's got his foot-long hot dog. And he's like licking it. It's like licking the toppings off of it when he looks over and he's like, oh, and he notices them. And he like drops a hot dog and pulls out a super gun.
A fucking super gun.
It's a big silver super gun.
Yeah.
And Johnson's like, ah! And he just runs.
All right, we're in a bunch of alleyways. Ramsey is chasing Johnson. Luther's got his big pistol.
Silver future super pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Right as Ramsey reaches Johnson, Luther fucking shoots.
Yeah, dude. And this thing is serious.
Uh-huh. Soars through like a missile, and it passes him.
It's like going around corners and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it boomerangs and like hits a fucking pipe and explodes. So Luther's got a gun with magic bullets. More running, more shooting. We get the missile bullet point of view shot.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's going through windows and shit. But Ramsey can outrun it.
Yeah.
You get a lot of shots of like
Ramsey
Tom
turning
Selleck
around.
looking behind him as
Yeah.
he's running.
Holy shit.
He dodges the bullet. It hits Johnson and fucking kills the guy.
Yeah, it like goes into his butt and explodes.
He doesn't have to dodge it because it's not after him. It like whizzes around him and dodges him on purpose.
Yeah. And Ramsey's like, well, shit. There goes Johnson.
Yeah. We get the aftermath, the crime scene.
Yeah, Sally's there and she's got her 80s iPad. She's like, is this what his face looked like?
They're doing that face thing,
Yeah.
the police sketch artist thing. Thompson's describing Luther and it's fucking Gene Simmons on
Yeah.
the fucking screen. And then he fucking blinks. Like it animates it.
Yeah.
So there's these, you know the vacuum cleaner from the Teletubbies?
That's right. That's exactly what it looks like.
That is in this movie, and it's sniffing Johnson's corpse like a CSI robot.
It's poop. Smells like poop in here. This is my job.
Marvin's like, it's sensing explosives and rocket propellant. Where did this guy work?
He worked at Vagiclean. Well, then that's where we're going. So they go to the Vagiclean building. Ramsey's like, okay, I want to know about Johnson and the Vagiclean. So there's a security guy there helping him, and he goes into the company profile of this guy Johnson, and it's Facebook from the 80s.
Yeah.
Yep. Michael Crichton.
Social media. He gets all these data files on Johnson, but he's like, this is no good to me. But there's a classified project that Ramsey can't access. That's what he wants. All right. Thompson gets a new call.
We have a call, and it's right here.
It's a runaway, and it's right here in the building. And then it just cuts to Kirstie Alley.
Now, if Cynthia Rhodes is like Barbie, Kirstie Alley is like brunette slutty Barbie.
Sure.
Yeah. Fucking Kirstie Alley, man. They're on this office floor.
Yeah, she's trapped in an office.
Yeah.
By a runaway sentry bot.
There you go.
Okay, and she's like, and then it's like hovering around her desk. She's sitting on the desk, she tries to leave, and it zaps her.
Yeah.
Back, bitch. Get back over there. She's like, all right. That's right. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. I am in charge here. Ramsey and Thompson are like watching her on a fucking security video. And they're like, we hear you. She's like, help me. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right, Miss Alley, you just sit tight. She's very attractive.
The first thing she
Fucking
says
seriously.
is, who is she? Like, can he get any hornier?
Yeah. Thompson's like, the hell's going on here?
Totally, they show her looking at him.
It's a sentry bot. You know, it's a Unit 557. You can just deactivate this with a code, right? And the security guy's like, yeah, hey, sentry bot, deactivate code. No fucking way, scrope. Bitch is mine. You come in here, you're going to fucking regret it. And it shocks her again, like, yep, daddy's home. Thompson's like, okay, you gonna go and get it? Yeah, that's it. All right, well, do you want the padding? No, I think I got this.
You want the stupid looking padding?
Yeah. The security guy's like, I thought you guys got all duded up to go and take care of these runaways. Why don't you want it? Thompson's like, I think he's in love.
Yeah.
Ramsey looks at her like, don't fuck this up for me. He sneaks in, okay, into the office, and he looks at Kirstie Alley. Hello. Hello. And his bot's like, hey. Don't worry, I'll get him. Well, you better watch out. I think I know what I'm doing. He gets shocked and like thrown across the room.
Yeah.
This fucker goes down. And over the radio, Thompson's like, it's set to stun, not sting. Yeah, I noticed.
You want the padding now?
No! And this sentry bot like comes for him. It's like, come on. Ah! He's like hiding behind the desk. And he starts like sliding computer monitors off onto the floor and like causing all this fucking damage.
Yeah. It's awkward.
So much so that Kirstie Alley's like, is this how you always do it? Sure.
So then he takes off his jacket, throws it over the sentry bot,
Well, what the hell is going on?
grabs a chair, and smashes the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And it just crumbles like it was nothing.
And then he like keeps beating it.
Yeah. He's got a boner.
Yeah, it's like sticking up.
You all right, Kirstie Alley? She's packing her shit. I'm fine, thank you. Well, I'll see you to the door.
No, I'm okay.
I insist. Let me help you.
No! And then she drops her purse, and all of these dick chips just spill out onto the floor.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to think that maybe he suspected that she had something, but I also think...
No.
Nope.
I know he is just being super aggressive.
She immediately gives up.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, he made
He
me do
made
it.
me do it.
Well, who?
Luther.
He said he'd kill me like Johnson.
Yeah.
Wait. Where is he now? I don't fucking know. Where is he?
Where's the trigger?
This is really good writing because Ramsey and Thompson are there because of Johnson. Kirstie Alley is there for the chips. They cross paths. It's not a coincidence. It's always a coincidence with bad movies.
Yeah.
This one, that's good writing.
Yeah, there you go, man. Luther's at the Ritz Hotel. And so they get a sting on.
Yeah. We go to the Ritz.
With all other cops, you know, they're like setting up a raid. Mm-hmm. They like pull like computer monitors into the hallway and shit like that.
Some cops like, they got a scrambler so we can't hear or see shit.
So he sneaks into the suite, okay, and there's nobody in the room, but he can hear something going on in the next room. He gets up next to the door and listens, and he hears this.
God.
Oh, he gets like inhuman speed at
Yeah.
some point.
It's in a disgustingly realistic. All of a sudden, there's a topless hooker coming out of the bathroom. Hey, babe, you got my bra? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And Ramsey just stands there staring at her tits.
She actually shuts up, though.
Yeah. She doesn't scream like you would expect. She covers her boobs and she's like, don't shoot me.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Fucking Thompson busts into the next room on Luther and all those mobsters.
Hell yeah.
Nobody move.
And there's all these mobsters just sitting in chairs, like in a semicircle, and in the middle is Luther. And he's been giving a presentation about his silver supergun. This is how it works, and
The bullets follow people. Luther puts his hands up, and it's like, ding, ding. Fucking activates a floater
yeah.
that's like attached to the ceiling. It comes down and fills the room with gas or smoke.
Yeah, it's a smoke screen.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, holy shit! No one can see anything that's happening.
Luther, it shows him immediately grab his magic gun.
Yeah, his super gun. And everybody, so much smoke. They're all coughing and like, it's nothing but coughing and hookers being felt up in the smoke. One of them's like, hey, who was that? Ramsey's like, not me.
So Luther grabs the hooker and takes her hostage, puts the gun to her head. Now the room is filled with smoke, and I love this scene because Ramsey is standing there. He stands his ground, and his eyes are just watering.
Yeah.
Like he's crying, and it's like the most vulnerable. He looks so vulnerable in this moment. And he wants to kill Luther, but he doesn't want the girl to get hurt.
Aren't his eyes watering from the smoke?
I know.
But yeah, they
It
are
still looks
watering.
great.
Yeah, it is. It's a little disarming to watch.
Luther shoots Thompson. She gets one of those missile bullets.
Yeah, in her
That's
arm.
right.
It doesn't explode, though.
Right.
So he's got the hostage. Fucking, drop your gun, asshole. Ramsey drops his gun. Now kiss your ass goodbye. Luther fires, and Ramsey just dodges that shit.
Yeah, man.
Luther runs out, fucking takes out all the hallway
Yeah,
cops.
he shoots his way past all the other cops.
He gets to the emergency exit.
Ramsey follows him into the stairwell, looks down, and gets vertigo.
Luckily, the radio's like, roof, he's on the roof.
Yeah, and Ramsey's like, oh, well, that I can do. So he goes up, and Luther escapes into his Luther chopper.
Yeah. But Ramsey bursts out of the roof door, and he's like, I did not hit her. I did not. Luther takes off in a helicopter. He escapes.
The hooker's like crying. Ramsey's like, it's okay. It's all right. All right. Come on, I'll help you. Come on. Why don't we get married? Captain Harris is like, Jesus, Ramsey! Thompson's been shot!
Yeah. It's the aftermath crime scene.
There's a medic there, and they're going to try and take Thompson to the hospital to remove this bullet.
Uh-huh.
And Ramsey is like, you can't move her. This is like a motion-sensitive missile in her arm.
Right.
If you move her, it could blow her entire arm off.
We got to take it out here.
The chief busts his ass because this shit ain't no runaway op.
Yeah.
and they're runaway cops.
I got dead cops, and you're a fuck-up.
So they wheel in the disarming robot.
Ramsey's like, you can't use that. It malfunctions all the time.
Yeah, it'll blow her up. Clear the room. I'm taking the bullet out.
And they're like, not you. You can't do this. They're like, just clear the fucking room now. There's also news cameras there, too.
Yeah, he's like, what's this? And they're like, remote TV. Like, of course. Ramsey and Thompson are alone.
This is my favorite scene.
Yeah?
Yeah. They have a great connection. She is so
Sweaty.
believable and crying and in pain and sweaty. She calms down when he comes over and tells her he's going to try and take out the bullet.
Yeah, he's like, I wouldn't miss this for the world. He's trying to calm her down. He's like, so do you like hot dogs? All right, don't move, kid. Here we go.
And he grabs the tweezers.
Yeah.
There's like an X-ray monitor.
Right.
So
That's
you
right.
can see the real shit and then see what's going on inside her arm. You see the bullet in there.
He reaches in and gets it and then, like, loses it.
Yeah.
It's like, did you get it? Not yet. And she goes, no shit. She's like, Jesus, can't you do anything right?
When you're really relying on a man to remove an exploding missile from your arm, you probably don't want to emasculate him with a joke.
Right. Well, then she called him inchworm. She's stressed out. He's like, I'm doing my best. Hold on. And then he gets it. And then he throws it. And it blows up.
They hug. We cut to the hospital.
Yeah, they're leaving. He's like, hey, how about dinner tonight?
He's got his glasses on. He's back to Clark Kent, you know?
She's like, oh, well, yeah. He's like, you know, sometimes a man and a woman. She's like, yeah. No, sounds good. Yeah, I always take my new partners to dinner. And she's like, what?
Yeah.
Just because you're a woman doesn't, shouldn't mean anything different, right? She's like, forget it. He's like, what did I do? Shit!
She went through all that, and in this scene, she's all bandaged and wearing a skirt.
Man,
What do you have against skirts?
yeah, what's going on?
You don't put on a skirt after you go through that. You put on a pair of pants, like comfy pants. I better be in uniform. I just had a life-harrowing fucking location extraction shit.
You're about to have a life-harrowing location extraction. Ramsey walks in to his own home.
Lois is cooking.
The pasta will be al dente in 2 minutes, Turkish. And where is the streetwalker?
Forget it, Lois.
Very well, I will erase it from my memory. Shall I open up the fun box?
It just cuts to him tucking Bobby in. He goes in and checks on him.
First he says, have I ever said no to that question?
Have I ever said no?
All right, he's tugging Bobby in.
Bobby's like, you said fuck on TV. It's okay, though. I know you were just worried about her. Thompson. He's like, yeah, sorry, man. Don't let it happen again. And then Ramsey just sighs and he's like,
I hate my son. I hate my son.
He gets called back to the station. At the station, Marvin, he's never left. He does his job.
Yeah.
All right. He has frozen the bullet and split it in half.
Yeah.
He's dissecting it, okay? And he's like, holy shit, man. There's controls inside that program it to go after a certain person. Yeah, but, what's the signature that it reads? And Marvin's like, man, I don't fucking know. He pulls out a big old doobie. And he goes to light it up, and then the bullet's like, beep, 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 beep. Holy shit, it's heat. It's a heat seeker.
Jack, this is a police nightmare. Cops smoking weed. That's the future.
Damn right. So we get a scene with Ramsey and Captain Harris.
Charles Luther. This the guy? He's like reading a computer readout.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's him. This is a bad guy. Armed robbery, public masturbation, suspicious handling of a salmon. He's a rich kid gone bad. What's he doing with Johnson? He got Johnson and Harry to design the chips. Knocked him off when he got his stuff. He likes to kill people. And fuck fish, apparently.
Yes.
I want him. And we got his girlfriend.
Hey, why don't you talk to one of our police psychics?
All right, police psychic.
Yeah, that's a thing in the future, and I approve.
Yeah. I'm sending Linda up here to give you a reading. Chief. And it cuts to Linda, dressed like a fucking school teacher.
Yep.
She holds the heat-seeking bullet.
This has been up someone's butt before. Recently. And Ramsey's like, let's see, Luther.
Yeah.
Yep, that's his name.
Ramsey's like drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Like he just doesn't care. Yep.
Good.
He's very angry. Where is he? You have a karmic bond with him. You were brothers in another lifetime. Fucking psychic shit, man.
Right.
He's like, Linda, you're both in a movie. And you will meet in the third act.
Ramsey sees Thompson. He's like, oh, they called you back too, huh? And she's wearing a skirt.
She's in plain clothes, though.
But it's a skirt.
She wears whatever she wants when she's off duty.
Now he's okay with it. Marvin is like, Ramsey, man, I am so fucking high, man. But look at these dick chips, man. They were made on an assembly line. And that means that somewhere there's photographic templates to make more, Ramsey. Fuck, I got to calm down. So where are the templates? And then he calls up the video and he's just like, looking at Kirstie Alley.
Ramsey, phone call. Someone named Luther?
What the fuck? He answers it. Ramsey, I want you, baby. I'm watching you.
So you watch TV. What's on your mind?
You got my girl, Ramsey. I want her back. Turn her over to me or I'll kill her. And then I'll kill you. My little machines will find you wherever you go. Fuck you! Click.
He goes to the interrogation room. Kirstie Alley's there. You were supposed to catch him. And Ramsey just like stops and all the tension from the phone call with Luther just like gets sucked out of the room.
Uh-huh.
He just smiles and he's like, and how are you tonight?
I think we're going to move you to a safer place. No, there is no safe place, not from him.
He like unzips. We'll take care of you. He's just trying to console her. She's like,
Inchworm detected.
He's smart, you know. He sees everything. He's probably watching us right now. And he zips back up. But at Luther's headquarters, he's like, I saw his little dick.
Yeah.
We better move you. So we go to the debug scan room.
That's right.
Beginning debug scan. Scan complete. So Thompson's good.
Yeah, they stand in this phone booth looking thing, and it scans them up and down.
Yeah.
For bugs, right? Little trackers.
Ramsey steps in.
Inchworm detected.
Nothing wrong with that. Just pointing it out. Thompson still wants him, though. Kirstie Alley gets in. Bug found. And you see little red dots in her blouse. And it's Thompson who's like, take off your blouse, bitch.
Yeah.
She gets down to her bra. Resuming scan. Bug detected. Right away. It's in the bra.
Mm-hmm. Give me your bra. Fine. She takes off, gives to her, turns around, so we don't get to see her boobs. And then we do get to see all of these fucking whip scars that, that Luther has decided to give her. Luther, he really wants to keep track of you. Why is that, Kirstie?
Yeah.
Kirstie.
He's like, you're loaded. You're really doing it for me.
Why don't you turn around and show me them titties?
Yeah, show him the titties.
Fuck yeah. We cut to the parking garage. Thompson's like, the cars are clean. You want the 4-car escort? Ramsey's like, nope. We'll take this one with the robot driver, and you ride shotgun. He's getting in the back with Kirstie Alley.
All right.
He has decided.
His hand immediately goes onto her knee.
Thompson's like, is that going to be enough? Kirstie Alley's like, hell no. Ramsey's like, damn it. I might be whipping my dick out, I don't need a bunch of other dudes being around. I mean, come on, I got really good odds here.
Now everybody shut the fuck up. Let's go. Goddamn it, get the goddamn car.
So they take off. Thompson ends up driving her own car for some reason.
Right. She's backup.
Yeah, okay.
The coolest thing happens once they're out on the road. It's like internal screens activated. And the windshield, the front windshield and the back windshield, they just light up, and they are computer monitors. Like there's like targeting systems on them and grids and shit. Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah. There's a helicopter flying up above. It's Luther! Ramsey's like, yeah, could be. Here, sit closer. Put your hand right there. Thompson pulls up beside, like looking. Not watching the road, just watching.
Fuck's going on over there?
Thompson, you read? Loud and clear. Kirstie Alley's scared. I think I'm going to recheck her for bugs. Yeah, you do that. So there's some dipshits following him.
Yep, in a suspicious car. Hey, you want to fuck later? With each other.
No, the driver is like, get the lock on ready.
Yeah.
And then the passenger, his head just goes down.
That's right. All right, so these lock-ons. Okay, what he's doing is he's arming this tiny little rolling robot, okay, that he lets loose out of a trap door in the bottom of the car, okay? Uh-huh. He lets it down directly onto the road, and it shoots off into traffic, and it is just tracking on Ramsey and Thompson's cars. And so it's basically a mobile bomb.
Yeah.
So it gets out onto the road, and it's like, okay, it's time to fuck. Let's do this. And they look like little modems. Mm-hmm. You know, little old school modems.
Yeah.
Lock on is detected. Thompson's like, I got it.
Yep. It's all you, babe. Take care of it.
Her car has a fucking gun arm.
A fucking laser gun.
Yeah.
On the top of it. It just comes out.
Fucking lasers that shit and boom.
And then 2 more come out. Like, these guys, they've got so many of these little modem bots.
Kirstie Alley is like, you're both crazy.
These things are blowing up.
Thanks for keeping me safe. You're crazy.
I know, right? Ungrateful. A lock-on is tracking. Conditions are fucking serious.
Don't move your hand. Keep rubbing. Yeah, right there.
No, it's gonna work.
There's so many lock-ons, this becomes the bathroom break action scene. You don't need to watch it.
Yeah, they let loose like 5 or 6 more, and Ramsey's like, okay, time to bail out.
Yeah. He pulls a fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme and like has one foot on one car, his other foot on the other.
Yeah. They have to climb into Thompson's car.
Yeah.
That's right.
So anyways, the lock-on explodes the original car they were in.
He's like, what the hell are they tracking on? And then he looks at her purse. Kirstie's purse.
Yeah.
Kirstie Alley. She's like, He's like, give me the fucking purse. She's like, hang on a second. And then she rips open her purse and pulls something out of it and holds onto it. She's like, okay, now you can throw it. He's like, yeah, okay. And then he like smells it. She's like, throw it! He throws it out. It explodes, with the little modem bots, and then everything's fine.
Yeah.
So there was a bug in the purse.
And she had the templates.
Yeah, that's what she pulled out.
Oh.
To make more dick chips. And they stop and they think. Ramsey's like, if Luther wants these so bad, let's make a public appearance. We go undercover. You both play my girlfriends.
You have a fight over me.
I'm the center of attention.
Yeah, but we make up.
So we cut to a real nice outdoor restaurant where everybody's ordering sushi from a vending machine.
The sushi machine.
It talks.
You want some more?
Ramsey's got this earpiece. Fucking Luther chimes in on the frequency.
Right.
Let me speak to her, Ramsey.
Where the hell are you?
Make it easy for me. Tell me where you are.
Yeah. Don't be an asshole, Ramsey. I'm having dinner with your partner.
Yeah.
And oh shit, he is sitting next to Thompson across the restaurant.
Oh, God.
Thompson, did you fuck him? She can't hear you. I'm wearing her headset. I told you that.
And her underwear, Ramsey. And she's wearing mine. Move a little, dear, so we can see the gun. And, he's got his silver super gun. Okay, Inchworm, let's trade ladies. Give Kirsty the templates. Now send her over. And Kirsty, like, rips the templates in half and gives half to Ramsey. And she's like, my insurance policy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's like, oh, now you're not a bitch?
She kisses Luther's cheek and gets knifed in the back of the neck.
Yeah, man.
Man.
He's like, good night, darling.
These aren't all the templates. And he shoots his missile gun. Ramsey blocks it with a fucking table. He's like Hercules.
Yeah, he's cool.
So backup arrives. More cops storm in. And then you get an interesting shot of Luther, Gene Simmons, like trotting through the fountain.
Yeah.
Like running away.
That's how he escapes through the fountains.
But he has to hop through like a foot of water. So it's like...
Yeah. So he gets away. Yeah. Now we cut back to the station. And Captain Harris, he's like sitting there looking at Ramsey. So, he got away. Yeah. And he killed the girl? Yeah. I think this is probably the best work you've ever done. What are you going to do now?
Well, I guess I'll have to fall in love with Thompson.
Yeah, I'm sure you can't screw that up. I planted a bug on him, by the way. Oh, go fuck your dog! I'm tired of you!
So they get a bug signal at the city hospital. And there's like 30 cops stationed on the floor of this hospital. Ramsey and Thompson walk in. You think we got enough cops here? Jesus. And the cops are like, shh, he's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
They go in. He's not in the bathroom.
Nope. They find the bug stuck into a roll of toilet paper. There's like a little bit of poop on it.
Yeah.
Like he had some on his thumbnail. And Ramsey's like, oh, that's cool. Fuck!
He's like, congrats, you guys. You just staked out a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah, he's a fucking dick.
Yeah, and the cops are like, it's your fucking bug, dude.
Yeah. Hey, Sally, stay here and scan the place, will you? You know, do your thing, your CSI thing. She's like, sure, inchworm. Stop calling me that. So everybody leaves, and it's just Sally and some beat cop, like, left in the bathroom. She pulls out her iPad, and she's like, hey, you want to watch the door in case someone comes in? Yeah, sure. So Sally goes into a stall and sits down to have a shit. And she's like, all right. She's playing Angry Birds. You okay in there? Yeah. And then one of those little robot pink dick spiders, like a is climbing up the wall, like all slow and deliberate. Okay, it's not very advanced, and it crawls up and onto the ceiling above her, and she's just like, and then holy shit, it drops on her.
Are you ready for the sex?
Whoa! She's like, yep, right when she had her rudder hanging out. And it slams its little rubber dong into her mouth and her head just blows up.
Yeah, ends up killing both the cops.
Yeah, the other cop was like, turns out he was peeking into the stall. So when her head blew the door open, it flung him across the room and he died from the condition of having your legs on fire.
We cut to the station.
Yeah.
Fucking Luther shows up. Wearing a police uniform.
Yeah, he's wearing a beat cop uniform. Walks right in, baby.
With an eyeball.
A fake one.
You think it's fake?
Yeah, I think the eye was fake. It's like a weird glass eye. You know, he's a techie guy. He can program a nice new eyeball.
Well, he's got it for the retinal scan.
Yeah.
So Michael Crichton invented retinal scans.
And penile scans.
He accesses Ramsey's file and finds out about Bobby. It's a fucking picture of Bobby.
Yeah. He's checking out his Facebook. He sees Bobby. Yep, this guy's got a 10-year-old son. Here's his address. And then he reads a couple reviews and articles about Ramsey's penis. And he's like, and then he pulls out a turd in a sandwich bag. And he just puts it into Ramsey's brown bag lunch. And he just leaves. This is the best part of the movie.
Yeah. Ramsey and Thompson barge in. Melvin's like, you didn't find him, huh? Thompson sees the monitor. Jack, look at this.
Who's Melvin?
The doobie smoker.
Oh, Marvin.
Okay. Thompson's like, Jack, look at this. So they see that shit that
Yeah,
Luther
that he
was
put in
reading.
his lunch.
What's that smell? It's poop again. He called the shit poop. Anyways, they gotta run to Ramsey's place.
Yeah.
Bobby! The place is empty, and Lois is on the floor.
She's all busted up. They're like, Lois! They run to her in the kitchen, and she's just like this.
I'm ready to fudge. Hi, fellas, I'm ready to fudge. Hi, fellas, I'm...
She's ready to fuck.
Yeah.
I think her voice modulator's broken. We need to break into her mainframe and do computer shit.
An extremely unpleasant man came in the back door. The man forced Bobby to leave with him. Oh, the streetwalker is back. I'll get the rubber sheet.
Lois, no! Do diagnostic robot shit!
Then the phone rings. What'd you do with my son?
Yo, baby. If you want to see your son alive again, you're going to bring me the templates, or he dies. And Ramsey's like, where? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'll have to stop for gas. Okay, I'll be there. Click. Thompson's like, where? I can't tell you. What the fuck? Come on, man. I'm your partner. He said come alone. I'll just wait in the car. It's like, listen to me! And he slaps her. She's like, we're partners! And then he goes, okay. I'm sorry, I'm a little stressed out. Okay, do you promise that you won't follow? She's like, yeah. He's like, nope. He leaves. So then Thompson, she's like, oh, no. She goes over to Lois, and she starts hacking her computer. And then
Lois plays the phone call. She had it recorded.
So Thompson learns that he has to go to the construction site from earlier. The high-rise building, remember?
Yeah.
And then Lois bursts into flames.
Listen, bitch. You'd better take care of him, or I swear to fucking God.
Oh, man. Goodbye, Lois.
Yeah. Hello, high-rise construction site.
Yeah, Ramsey pulls up, he gets out, he looks up, and then he fucking throws up. He's like, oh, Jesus. And he goes to the elevator, which is totally fucking surrounded by...
Are you ready for the sex?
That's right! Oh! There's like 10 sex girl robots hanging around the elevator. They got these, remember, the little pink rubber penises. Over the radio, out of the elevator, Luther's like, don't worry, inchworm, the spiders won't hurt you. And they're all like, Dad, are you coming to get me? Ramsey goes to the elevator. He steps over all these little spider bots, okay? And he can see Luther and Bobby on a video screen in the elevator. Now drop your gun. Good. Now get on the elevator.
On the elevator, there's a button that says human speed.
Yeah. There's human speed, robot speed, up and down.
Yeah. He goes up. Ramsey, freaks out as it gets higher.
Yeah, he is fairly terrified. Remember, this elevator is open on both sides, so he just grabs onto the cage with his fingers and then kind of hides his face in his hands.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, he's like, oh, shit. Seriously, these construction elevators, they're kind of no joke. Right? They're shaking and shimmying and shit. He is so high up now. He does not even want to look down.
Yeah.
So he's just huddled against the cage, and then boom, it stops. And there's all this fucking robot activity happening. These robots are working at night, okay? Mm-hmm. And you just hear,
come out, Ramsey.
And Ramsey finds Luther and Bobby. And Luther has got Bobby, by the shirt collar. He's, holding him over the edge of the building.
Can you fly, Bobby?
Ramsey's like, no! Let him go! Now!
I hate my son.
Of course, Ramsey, of course. And he lets Bobby go. He lets him walk towards his dad. And Ramsey's like, get on the elevator, Bobby. But I want to stay with you, Dad. And then Ramsey just swats Bobby's disobedient ass.
Damn.
And he's like, get on the fucking elevator. You just got taken hostage by a motherfucking terrorist. And you're going to fucking give me guff? Now you are going to do what I say. Bobby's eyes just tear up, and he's like, okay. And he starts walking to the elevator. Ramsey's like, all right, push the button to go down. Stay away from the edge. And then down goes Bobby, right? The templates, Ramsey. Come on.
After he's down. After he's safe.
There's a little problem there, Inchworm. Can't have too many witnesses. It's too messy. The spiders are programmed to kill the first person off of the elevator.
Oh, shit! Bobby!
Yeah, they'll let you in, but they won't let you out. Ramsey's just like, he turns around, he's screaming down to Bobby. All right? And if I was Luther, I'd have shot Ramsey right there. Back of the head. But Bobby screams up, hey, the buttons aren't working. It's going down. None of the buttons are working. You can't stop it, Ramsey. I rigged the elevator. Check out the screen and you can watch him die.
Bobby!
You ever seen him kill anyone, Ramsey? It's really impressive. They're loaded with acid. And the spiders are all down there like, oh, fuck yeah. Here comes Bobby. And then what happens, Candy?
Thompson comes running in,
Ooh.
jumps onto the elevator, grabs Bobby, and then they climb up onto the next floor.
Yeah. Fearless Thompson runs right through
That's right.
the spider bots. Luther's like, you bastard! And he fires his super gun at him. Little bullets flying everywhere. You know, Ramsey's gotten pretty good at dodging these heat-seeking, corner-traveling missiles.
Yeah.
And he goes over to where all these robots are working. They're showering sparks everywhere. And he turns on a steam wheel.
Oh.
So it fills the place with steam, and no one can see where he is now. So he runs to the elevator, dives into it, and then just slams on the down button and immediately starts going up. And it's going up at robot speed.
Oh, God.
So it is going up fast, man. And you know what? It's going way up. He's looking up like, oh my God. It passes the top floor of the building and it stops at the very top of the elevator track. So he's like a good 50 feet above the top floor.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Okay? At this point, the movie gets all like totally silent. And it's just Ramsey laying on this ramshackle wooden floor of this elevator, and he just slowly creeps to the edge and peeks over. And wow, holy shit, he is so high up. He just like, oh Jesus. He just kind of curls into a fetal position and needs to just take some breaths. So he tries the down button again, and nothing. No buttons are working. And the elevator's like beep, 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 beep. There's a little alarm light. Okay? He looks and it says system failure, but there's a reset button on the bottom of the elevator. And he's like, oh shit.
Why the hell would they put the reset button on the bottom of the elevator?
So he like scoots to the edge, and it's so high up. You're like, I can't believe he has to do this, man. And it's all totally silent. And then all of a sudden, slowly up from the edge of the floor, tiki 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 tiki. That's right.
Are you ready for the sex?
Oh God, here they come.
Super special real sex girls.
They're gonna get you.
Yeah. And then another and another. There are 3 of them that made it onto the elevator.
And he's like, oh shit. And he takes off his jacket.
And with his foot, he kicks open the trap door in the bottom of the elevator. And then the spider bots like start jumping at him. And they jump up. There's 2 of them that jump up onto the sides of the cage. Like one on each side of his head. Okay?
Yeah.
And then they poke out their little pink dongs. And they both just skeet on his cheeks. Just like, psst, ow! Psst, ah! It's acid that they just skeeted onto his cheeks.
Oh, God.
And then the last one's like, oh, fuck it, I'm jumping right for your face, bitch. But he catches it in the jacket, and then he throws it off the elevator, and it explodes for no reason. But the other 2 are still on the cage walls, so he can't just use the trap door, or they'll fall on him and jump on his back.
Right.
Fuck him in the mouth. So then he decides to climb on the outside of the cage, okay, on the opposite side of the elevator. And then they just jump to his side. So now he's holding onto the cage, and they're like coming up for the insides of his palms.
Yeah.
And he pounds on the cage, and then one of them falls off and explodes. But while he's like watching that happen, the other one shoots his little dick out and just squirts acid into his palm. And he's like, ah! And he falls.
Oh.
At the very last second, he catches like the bottom of the elevator. Okay. And he's like, holy fucking shit. I can't believe I'm doing this. And then, so there's all these cables and you can see the repair box with the reset button in it. And he grabs onto one of the cables and immediately fucking breaks it. And it's like, psh, shower sparks. Hope that wasn't important, Ramsey. So now he's just hanging over the scariest death height. Okay. And he's looking at that reset box. You know, he's going to open it. He sees this button. And then, this little spider just comes onto the bottom of the elevator. And it's like, yeah, man, this is going to happen. Oh, God. Okay? And he's like, oh, yeah, how about this? And he grabs the broken cable and just shocks it.
Woohoo.
And it falls. So he took care of him. So then he pushes the reset, beep, boop, beep, and then the elevator's like, going down! He's still hanging off of the bottom. Like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Yeah.
He's holding on for dear life. It's falling so fast. He finally pulls his fat ass up into the elevator. And then he just lays on the floor. Okay? And it's at this point when we get a pretty decent look at his cheeks that just got acid skeeted on them. And they are black.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, his cheeks are black and they are cracked with fluid weeping out of them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird looking, man. I have remembered that my whole life.
Yeah, it's kind of like a skull face. Reminds you of
Sure.
whatever.
So he's like laying there like, man, fuck this. And then it just slams to a stop right in front of maniacal smiling ass Luther. He's like, hey, Ramsey. Ramsey is so tired and like freaked out from what he just had to go through. He just like looks up at Luther and then just flops his head back down.
Oh.
Like, I'm done, man. Luther steps into the elevator and then crushes Ramsey's hand. That's good, inchworm. But not good enough. Enjoy the view. And then Ramsey, boom, slams on the down button. And it just keeps falling. And oh, shit. You got me, motherfucker. Here we go. All right. You're not going to win. Fuck you. And he's like kicking Ramsey. And Ramsey is like laying on the floor. And he's like trying to push Luther's legs. So that Luther will fall out of the elevator. And Luther's like, no, man. I don't think so. He avoids it so easily. And Ramsey's like, okay, well then this is happening. And he slams on the stop button. And Luther is just like, ah! He flies out of the elevator. But it turns out they were only about 10 feet from the bottom. Because Luther just like hits the ground. He's on his back right in the middle of all of the sex spiders.
Whoa.
And he's like, oh shit. And then they all jump on him.
Are you ready for the sex?
That's right, baby. Bye-bye, Luther. That's right. And they gangbang him and skeet acid into every one of his cavities. He's like, ah! And he's all smoking and hissing, and he just dies.
Whoa.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ramsey gets down to the bottom to find Thompson and Bobby. Dad! It's okay, son. It's okay. And he hugs him and he like looks at Thompson. Thanks. She walks up to him. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. 'Cause, your face. Yeah, it's fine. It looks like unbelievable. I'm okay. And they walk out to where Luther is and, they just step over his ass. Ramsey's like, Bobby, go to the car and look up the manufacturer of this elevator, 'cause somebody is getting a motherfucking dick kick. Ramsey kneels down over dead-ass Luther, and he, like, puts his hand around his throat to, like, feel for a pulse. And then, ah! Luther comes back alive and, like, just long enough to scream into Ramsey's face.
Yeah.
And then die again. This time for real. Ramsey's like, goddamn right. And you watching this, you're like, man, his face. He turns to Thompson. He walks up to her. You really do look like fucking awful, man. Well, I think I've overcome my fear of heights. How about dinner? Dinner? Well, sure. Well, yeah, just 'cause you're a woman shouldn't make any difference, right? She's like, yeah, whatever. And then they kiss.
Woohoo.
And he's like, can you cook? She's like, no. But try me. And then Ramsey just grabs her and makes out with her. And she's like, my face! Because he has acid in his cheeks.
Yeah.
All right? And it's burning! Ramsey does not care.
You can see the shit getting on her face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He does not care. And they make out for 2 whole fucking minutes as the credits roll, baby.
I know, it's incredible.
Like 2 whole minutes in real time. It's like forever. And the sparks are showering down, and there's romantic music. And she has acid on her fucking face. And that's it, guys. There you have it. Runaway on Movies with Ron.
Woohoo! Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you watch these credits, you know that when they were done, they did not cut away from these people.
I know.
They made out for 2 minutes.
Uh-huh.
When they were done, they walked away going, God damn. You know?
He's like, that was so hot. She's like, he smelled like hot dogs.
Oh, she had vaginismus. Thompson. Because of Ramsey's small dick. I looked up, like, what do small-dicked guys, what can they do? What kind of lovers should they seek?
Oh.
And
you Googled.
Yes, yeah.
What do small penis men do?
Dude, it's guys get depressed and shit. But some women have vaginismus, where it's like...
Shallow vagina?
It's not shallow,
Tiny hole.
but it's so tight. And it's so hypersensitive that it hurts to be forced open.
Yeah.
And like women have to use like numbing and dilating
Dilators, yeah.
accessories.
Okay.
And like a man with a tiny dick.
It's a perfect fit.
Yeah. Yeah. She had vaginismus. All right, folks. If you're using Apple Podcasts or iTunes, we'd love it if you'd leave us a rating and review. We're on movieswithron.com and all your other favorite podcast apps. We got a Facebook page. There's Twitter, @movieswithron. So check us out. It's been fun.
Yep. We love you.
See you guys.
Movies with Ron.
Wonder joints.